Good evening and happy Christmas Eve. Well, when I started the stream many months ago, we played a couple episodes in an old game I used to play called Spore. And we played through the cell, creature, tribal, and civilization phases, but I realized that we never actually played the space phase. So today we are going to, that last game is ancient history, so let's create a new alien and get right into exploring space in Spore's space phase. And that should carry us right into Christmas. Um, Maybe we might even be able to find the heart of Christmas somewhere amongst the stars. We'll see. I'm not really a Christmas guy, more like Hanukkah. But let's go ahead and get into the game. As you can see, I have the game already actually loaded this time. As you can, all right, you can see these little spaceships flying around the galaxy. So let's pick a new star, a new planet, and we're going to go to space. So we're first gonna have to create a creature and a spaceship. So it'll be a little while before we're actually playing the game. Yeah, I want to create something new. Let's create the basic shape before I let's create the basic shape before I actually start playing with the colors. Let's make a long neck, kind of a long necked affair here. Something almost dinosaurian, I guess. The body shape will come to me, I think, as we add parts to it. Alright. I haven't played since we did this on stream many months ago. So it would have been about a year and a half since I've played this. I want the tail to be thin, but we can make the body portion a little bit longer. And then, of course, the head needs to be big. But let's put the center of the head there so that we can... I'd like to have a... I don't want to spend too much time on my creature because we want to get into the game itself. That's kind of interesting for a shape. Let's go ahead and add the legs. And let's make this thing look... Let's make this thing look evil. Not really evil, but let's make it look mean. Like something that you wouldn't want to encounter. Because I remember the campaign I played before. Yeah, no, not that one. The campaign I played before, our species was evil. No, we're not. I don't like that leg. That's kind of a cool look. But yeah, that's totally not the proportions I'm going for here. So let's... Oh, why am I playing with the tail right now? First of all, I want to make him a little more vertical. And a want the tail to be not. Or first, let's bring the legs in a little more upright. Actually, that's not kind of the look I'm going for here. Could go with some neutral looking legs. Yeah, we can change the feet later. I forgot about that. Alright, those legs are good enough. Now let's give him feet. There's a few good choices here. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad look for the feet. But if I have to put his arms right there, I definitely have his head too low. Now let's put in some arms. I'm really trying not to take a long time on the creature. Now those arms got some muscles. Should I make him one of those weird four-armed species? Yeah, but I want to use the same arms if I'm going to do that. Alright, so he's going to be weird. Four-armed species. Let's find a hand for him. Do I want that with the claws? His arms also look to be a little bit not proportioned correctly. But he'll have these huge claw hands. Alright. We need to give him a mouth. Let's scale that mouth to his face. Okay, yeah, I can dig that. Am I sure? You know what, actually? Yeah, I don't have it matching the shape of what we've put up there already. Alright, we need to give it eyes. No, actually, I like this eye for the look we have going. But I don't want to make the eye too big. We need to give it ears. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Any details we want? Yeah, I like that. A big spiny ridge on the back of his neck. Like that. Yeah, that's cool looking. And let's also give him a weapon part of some kind. Let's give him a tail claw. Which one do I like? No, let's go back to this one. This one at least aligned relatively okay. So he's got a tail claw. That tail claw is way too big, though. Okay, it's not a perfect match in terms of the segmentation, but it'll do. And do we want to give him some kind of horns? No. I think the body is good as it is. Now let's give him colors. What color scheme works best with this guy? Okay, OBS seems to bug out when I switch the colors, but it seems to be working fine once the colors actually load. I'm not sure what's going on there. Probably a graphics thing because this is an older game. But let me look at a couple different color selections here. It actually seems to be a pretty cool magic effect. You know what it's doing? It's actually flashing the color textures. OBS is flashing the color textures as it changes. That's not something that the game does. That's a pretty evil-looking creature with that color scheme. And this one's kind of pretty. Let's try a few more. There's 4 pages of colors. He looks cool in purple. I might go purple. That's a cool color scheme as well. Actually, I don't know why OBS is glitching out on the switching the textures, but it's actually making for a pretty cool effect as the monster transforms on the stream screen. There's something a little off about the monster in pink. Let's look at a few more color schemes here. I've already been streaming about 20 minutes, and we haven't even designed our spaceship yet, so that's the next thing we got to do. This red look isn't too bad. I kind of dig that. I also like this gray look. I really like this gray look for the monster, but I like that purple too. Right now, I think it's between the gray and the purple, but we still have one more page left to look at. Here we get into some more exotic color schemes. This purple and pink look is pretty interesting. Bright, vibrant color. The appearance of blood vessels running along its skin. There's something a little... It's a pretty base color for the skin, but with an unsettling detail on it. I kind of dig this. Now the creature needs a name. The Ravanda. That's got almost a cool sound to it. The Maga Alexa. That's got a cool name. I want him to be facing forward a little more too before we get going. Miguel's Crease. I want it to have the perfect name, but you're not going to get a perfect name from shuffling. The Viondine, Kalis. Well, when in doubt, we'll call it the... We'll use one of my old... we'll use a variant of one of my old online names. We'll call him the Mordiga. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, we'll call it the Mordiga. Or the Mordigan. The race is called Mordigan. And Let's make the head a little more upright. And let's make that ear a little bit bigger. Yeah. Quick little test drive. This is the race that's going to go out and conquer the galaxy. The Mortigan. Let's go ahead and call it. I don't know why the sound's not working in the game. I've checked and it says sound is turned on and the speakers is turned on and in the mixer the program is turned on. I don't know why this. So we'll just have to play without sound today. So now we're going to go Mortigan. Name your captain. His name will be Captain. Eevee sounds too soft for a hard race like this. So we'll call him Captain Zeeve. Captain Zeeve. Choose a theme. No theme. Okay. Difficulty level easy. I haven't played in a while. We need to build a city hall. I forgot we need to build a city hall as well as a spaceship. This is for when we conquer planets, I guess. We're going to have a... So we have a little tower. And we're going to give it a... We're going to give it a futuristic looking roof. Or do I want the dome? I kind of like the dome. I'm not for doors. Which way is forward? I like that for the door. And we're going to put windows on the back faces. Alright, so the back side has windows. We could put a flag up here on the front of the dome. And we're going to put this little tower on the top of the dome. detail bits. Do we want a balcony? Yeah, let's put a little balcony in. But let's use this primitive looking one, like something they threw onto the side of the building last minute kind of deal. And I guess I need to put a little entrance into the balcony as well. Let's scale that way down to fit the balcony. So I have a little entrance onto the balcony now. Ooh, lots of different architecture styles on the City Hall. Nothing matches. That's okay then. That's okay though. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this. I didn't even realize we needed a City Hall. So let's take a look at different color schemes. These are all pretty cool looking. I'm just clicking on random ones. That's a cool color scheme. Ooh, we're a half hour into stream and we haven't even started playing yet. I forgot we needed to do so much design work first. That dark look is cool for the kind of race we're making, but it doesn't really match the flags. That's a nice futuristic color scheme. But the flag doesn't change, so I want to try and match the flag a little bit better. That matches that goes well with our creature, I think. The whole purple and pink thing we got going on. I think that complements it. Okay, that looks good against the flag, though. Or we could just go classic. Bright architecture with darker details. What's not to like about classic? We'll call it Morgue Base, just because it's a name that's not going to come up during actual gameplay. So we'll just call it the Morgue Base, because the creature is Mordegan. And now we have to do a spaceship. I will spend a little bit more effort on the spaceship, because this is what we'll be staring at for the entire game. So let's look. We have our basic body parts. We have cockpit. We have space details. We don't need these details. Air for wings, maybe, but also weapons and effects and details. So for body, interesting. The Kessel Runner? That's a Star Wars reference, but that doesn't look anything like the ship that did the Kessel Run. Shall we do a space ocean style ship? Like you see in Treasure Planet? That might be cool. Yeah, let's go for it. So for the cockpit, we'll make a cockpit No, actually, that doesn't really go with what the idea I have. Let's go with this Star Destroyer ripoff as our base. Let's make it as big as it will let me. So there's our ship space. Let's add a cockpit. We'll add it to this front section here. Do I want to do side pods as well? Let's add an observation. Let's add an observation post. And it only lets us put these down the center. So yeah, no, we're not going to be able to do side pods. But there's a top bridge as well as an observation post. Let's move it a little bit back here so that we can more precisely match it into the texture of the body. And the little observation pod should be smaller. Let's bring the observation pod a little more forward. And now let's give it robot arms in front of the ship. That can, because you'll see as we play the game, it does handling things. So let's give the ship some arms with which to handle its environment. We need engines. A big main engine. Okay, I don't really have anything to put the engines on the back that's really going to work. Let's bring in a smooth shape in the back with which to build our engine block. So big, huge engine block in the back. Not quite that big. Let's see if I can put on... I like all the engine types. We're not going to worry about satellite dishes right now, but we are going to put on little greeblies. Although we can use the light up bits for the greeblies. Actually, I kind of want to go into air and use actual wings. But we will give it some little land. We'll put in some landing gears underneath the ship. Are those about this? No, they're not about the same size. Well, you know what? There's no way to fold them up, is there? We don't need landing gears for the outward appearance while we're in space. So let's go back to designing the engine block. Oh, we're already pushing at the edge of the board. Shoot. What if I move this in a little? Let's make that a little bit smaller. It's not letting me work with the back there. Not sure why it's not letting me position the engines the way I want. Alright. We've got to fix this structurally somehow so that I can do the engine block I want to build. Let's try that. Well, we'll just say that's an exhaust then. I really want that on there. There's the secondary engine. Oof. I just ruined everything else I've done so far with that misclick. Alright, we're back up. Okay, there's our little engine block. We've got these little exhaust pipes going on. I'll make them a little bit smaller because they're not engines anymore. Okay, we don't need any of these things. Let's put up a solar sail with which it can collect battery power. That's a little dorky looking. Yeah, we're going to put on these solar collectors on the side here. but we're going to put them in the, oh, that close to the, we're going to put them in the engine block. So these are little solar collectors to help process the fuel in the back. Alright, I like having solar collectors. Now we go into air. Now these engines it's letting me put on. Alright, so we've got some backup engines on the sides. There's a lot of different wing types here. Okay, that one's got an interesting look. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then some forward wings as well. Let's create some racing flaps as well. Don't know why we need flapping wings in space. Yeah, let's not use those. They look cool, but let's not use those. Hopefully these don't flap. Yeah, those flap also. That's alright. I do kind of like those jet turbines going on. Yeah, we've got a lot going on already. Now we need to armor it up. Don't know why we need those weapons. Musical weapons? They'd be useless in space. We're adding a lot of weapons here. This is a okay, it's not letting me position those forward, unfortunately. Do we want to do bling? No, we're not going to do bling. We've already got over-the-top weapons. We've already got observation ports. We're not going to do secondary windows. Let's do flashing light. Lights are probably better to do after we pick a color. There's a lot of nice little lights here. Yeah. We have lots of lights on the thing. And we've got way too much stuff on it to put decorations on. That's okay. We need to get on with the game anyway. Let's pick a colors. Yeah, that color is kind of obtrusive to the design. That's an evil looking color scheme. I'm just trying to flash. We've been doing this for 50 minutes, just creating things without even playing the game. Yeah, alright. This dark with gold color scheme is kind of cool looking, actually. Definitely unique. And it really brings out the lighting effects we put on. You can see all the weapons we've loaded it up with. Yeah, that's a cool look. Let's look at a few more before we decide for sure, though. Lots of interesting steampunky textures in this color grouping. Okay, that one just looks... Oh, that one looked interesting. Yeah, let's go with this dark with the gold. Definitely a garish looking color scheme, but it's got the black, gold, and purple going on, which is an effect I've always liked, with some blue thrown in for... yeah, some little blue thrown in on the solar panels, yeah. And lights of different colors. I like this. We're going to call it the... We had the moored base, and this will be... Hold on one second. Alright, we're going to call this... We'll call this the Enigma class destroyer. We'll call it the Enigma cruiser battleship. It's the Enigma class at any rate. Just because I don't want to spend time thinking of a name. So yep, we're ready to go finally. Let's play the game. And the planet's name. This will be they're called the Mordigans, so we'll call the planet Mordigans. And now it's finally loading the game. We're only about an hour in, and we're finally ready to play. I'm not sure how long we're going to go because I'm tired, but if I can go 49 minutes in space, we'll hit midnight and we'll hit Christmas. And I'll be able to say I truly did a Christmas Eve stream. So that's one of the cities on the planet. Everyone is celebrating. The factory launched the spaceship. Alright. Wow, that's an over-the-top design. You've successfully developed a ship capable of spaceflight. The heavens beckon, the cosmos awaits, the universe is at your fingertips. If you can learn to fly this thing. Welcome to the pinnacle of existence, the final frontier of the wildest west, space. You control a ship, and from this vantage, lead your race from the planet-bound civilization to a vast galactic empire. Let's look at how you progress. The bar tracks progress towards badges I can earn, as well as proximity to the center of the galaxy. Mission control on the planet's surface is anxious to speak now. Short-range video communicator must be in the planet's orbit to open the line. Incoming transmission. Congratulations, you've got a fine ride there. We're still adding new equipment to your ship, but we should have it ready for space travel in no time. Have you flown a spaceship before? Well, nothing like a test flight while the entire population of the planet looks on. Alright. I haven't played in a few years, so we gotta do this. Each city has launched a giant orb in celebration of this first spaceship. Take a ship on a spin to 7 of the cities and fly through the orbs. Okay? And if you zoom in on the planet, you can see the city hall that we built. Let's head towards one of the other cities. Alright, there's an orb. Alright. There's another orb. Alright, we've hit 3 of the orbs so far. Alright, gotta get 3 more. And if you go to the colony planner, you can build different structures, it looks like. But we're not worried about that right now. Well, that city still had its orb. Let's hit it. There's one more. And they're calling us. With flying like that, we'll make captain in no time. Now that we're an ace at flying, we need to use some of the sophisticated tools that they are on the spaceship. We need to scan the plants and animals we discover. The Sporepedia record of one of our own animals recently became corrupted at the same time they started experiencing odd symptoms. Scan the animal. The creature has an odd glowing trail. The ship has been equipped with a radar tool that can be turned off and on. It'll point to mission targets and items of interest. The radar beeps faster when you're closer. I want to keep the radar running because it makes a nice visual indicator, which is good because the it says it beeps, but with my sound not working. Alright, I think we found our corrupted animal. We found a Click-Clack. Our scientists are eager to analyze the data. The information is quite valuable. It's not clear to us that we need to examine the species. We have an abduction beam, which we'll find in cargo. Use the tool to collect a specimen. Make sure you deploy the tool long enough until the creature is fully secured. Stopping too soon may result in less than desirable circumstances. Alright. So we need to use our abduction beam on the glowing animal. We've collected the correct specimen. We need to drop it off inside a city. We need to go into the city. Alright. So we need to fly over a city. Fine work. We've provided an excellent specimen. Probe twice, abduct once. It was sick and infected with a virus that is capable of spreading at an alarming rate. Could endanger the entire ecosystem. We have a mini laser. We'll need to take out the infected creatures while avoiding the healthy creatures. Select the mini laser and aim it at infected creatures. Be careful, it's capable of destroying buildings, vehicles, and other spaceships. Now go before the infection spreads. Alright. So we need to find the infected animals. There's one right there. Alright, we want to follow. The laser says there should be one more infected creature, but I'm not. Let's fly elsewhere and let the Radar recalibrate. There's one. Okay, this tree's in the way, but I can just make out. We are the right stuff. We've earned our homeworld's respect and confidence. We want to pilot the spaceship and lead the race forward into galactic exploration and glory. I've earned the badge and title of captain. Our scientists have developed an interplanetary drive for the ship, but I'll need to install it first. Use the trade panel to buy and sell tools, items for... Let's buy the interplanetary drive. We're going on a space journey, apparently in a spandex suit. We're not alone in this galaxy. We've picked up strange radio signals from planet Alvin Gatel in orbit around our home star. We want you to investigate. We commend you, Captain. Mission control out. We have earned the badge and title of captain. My collection gives us gives us access to mission log, badge collection, tool collection, and rare collection. Earn badges through actions and adventures in space. As we earn badges, we will move up in rank, earning new titles, new abilities, and unlocking tools. Tools are unlocked by earning badges. Once a tool is unlocked, I can purchase it from the homeworld. Some tools are consumable and require restocking. Others are permanent and may cost energy. You can also collect artifact sets, it looks like. Don't know what they do. There's our missions. Fly to Alvin Galal. Investigate the surface. We're going to zoom up until we are in orbit. And now we're going to go into the planet. Something is showing up on the ship's radar. It's a crashed spaceship, and it's emitting a strange radio signal. Fly to it to scan and investigate the crash site. Aliens, but no signs of life. Looks like they drew some type of cryptic map before they died. The wreck has triggered a transfer beam. Some items are coming aboard. Missiles and an interstellar drive, which seems to have an unknown star's coordinates programmed into it. The wreck's damage looks like it came from a fight. This ship must have been sent from some other planet to get help. We need to leave the solar system. The interstellar drive from the wreck is responding to a beacon from a nearby star that matches the coordinates in memory. It must be the home planet. They may still be needing help. So we're going to travel to that star, Belia, and we're going to go into that star system. But which planet, though, is the question. Something is showing up on the radar. The ruins must be what's left of the home colony of the aliens from the wreck. Scanning the ruins may reveal clues. We were too late, but at least we're on the correct planet. Let's follow the radar right into the destroyed city. Wow. The scan came up with nothing, but seems to have triggered a response. Some activity is on the radar. The scan must have triggered the colony's defenses. The drones don't look friendly. Incoming transmission. Warning, Grox intruders detected. All Grox intruders will be terminated. What are the Grox? Initializing self-defense code. All Grox intruders... We're not Grox! All Grox intruders will be terminated. For the last... We're not Grox. They didn't listen. Let's get ready to fight. Let's blow up these stupid drones. We took a bit of damage there. Mission accomplished. Return to our home world. We'll get a repair while we're out there as well. We knew we weren't alone. Traces of an extinct civilization, hostile security drones, and the Grox. It's obvious that we must continue our exploration of the galaxy and potentially prepare for hostilities. We'll need to set up colonies as bases of operation. Our scientists are already reverse engineering the interstellar drive to replicate its technology. We've also developed a SETI device for your ship. It'll pick up signals of other sentient life in the galaxy, and indicated by radio signals over stars that you target. We're needed at the helm of our space program. We need to expand our empire and our wealth by building colonies on other planets for mining resources. We've drafted a few volunteers to be part of the colony and credit pack, which we placed in the colonization bin. Our astronomers have been observing the heavens and identified a hospitable planet. Placing a colony is easy. After flying to the planet, select the colony tool that has been added to your colonization and place the colony on land near Spice. It'll instantly unpack, creating a colony. No assembly required. You might want to make contact with the colonies. Make sure the citizens we packed in there unpacked safely. Repair. Okay. Red spice. Let's go ahead and sell out our collection of red spice for a little bit of extra cash. And now let's go find this planet they want me to go to. Oh, we have some star maps. Alright, so there's our mission target. Let's fly into the system. Planets in green orbit paths are easier to terraform and colonize than planets on red and blue paths. So we want that's our planet. Let's go find a spot to place our colony. Colonies can be established on any planet, from barren moons to lush Terra-Score 3 oases. Fruitful colonies mine spice that can be traded. Alright. There's a spice mine. So we have now expanded our empire onto a second planet. We have grown our empire. Each colony's productivity is tied to its size. Size is limited by the Terra score of the planet. Invest in terraforming, then add colonies and buildings to reap rewards. Let's go to the colony planner. Terra score is too low to develop this colony, though. So I guess we're done here. Let's head back to the home world. I've collected spice. Let's report back to our base. Excellent work, Captain. Our empire will one day dominate the galaxy. We're counting on you to visit this colony frequently to collect the spice. Our scientists are busy researching new technologies to improve the Terra scores of planets, which will help us to improve conditions on the new colony. We have more pressing matters to attend to. We have intercepted transmissions that we believe are coming from other advanced beings in the galaxy. We need to investigate and attempt to establish first contact. Use the SETI tool to find them. A short-range communicator is equipped with a universal translator that will aid in communicating with any alien races you might encounter. You'll need to travel within their solar system to communicate. We don't have the exact location, so we'll need to explore. After reaching interstellar space, target stars that trigger a response from the SETI tool. Radio lines and audio signals are a clear indication. Space flight will cause wear and tear on the ship. Return home for repairing and recharging when needed, or to check in with mission control on other assignments. We will await your report once we've established contact with the aliens. Good luck. Let's do a recharge. And now let's go. We need the SETI tool. Where's the SETI tool? It must be a built-in thing, I guess, because I'm not seeing it. We need to release the creature Lunku into the wild. Can we bring one? Plakeen. We need to find planet Plakeen. It looks like I won't be able to make that jump. We'll keep that mission in the queue for right now. Nobody's on this. Looks like we just have to make a bunch of short jumps. And that's where we need to go for the mission. So let's go there. And that's the planet we want to find this creature. Something is showing up on the radar. We've discovered a wild planet with plenty of creatures and plants. They're also abundant with spice. That's the creature we want. Let's grab it. All right. We need to return to the colony. And then we'll go back for the first contact mission. All right, let's drop off the creature. I wasn't in close enough. All right, let's try that again. We've got 4 minutes to go back, grab another, and try that again. Because, man, I wasn't careful. There, I just murdered the extra. So, alright. Let's get back home. Alright, I brought them the animal. Looks like I didn't actually have to drop it in the city that time. Alright, there's no musicians on right now, and I'm getting really tired. Like, gonna fall asleep in my chair soon, kinda tired. We found a rare galactic formation. Rares. Galactic objects. We found a black hole. Cool. And there's other rare collections we can encounter. That was pretty cool, even if totally useless. Ah, we found an alien race. They were on this planet. It's called a Tweety. Alright, where's my SETI tool? Firing a warning shot. I'm not gonna have enough energy to sustain this attack. Well, I'm taking heavy damage. I'd better run. I'd better run home. I think I inadvertently declared war on this planet that we can't easily reach. May as well just leave them alone and go find another planet. That was dumb of me, wasn't it? Let's go this way and find someone else. Okay, that's claimed. But is that a space empire or just a civilization? I don't have the communicator. They're not in space yet. All right. We can't approach gas giants. It was worth a look. The SETI device has revealed strange radio signals coming from the star. We found one, it looks like. Drake's equation was right. A living alien race. We are not alone. It looks like they have sent an envoy to greet you. Perhaps I should talk to them. All right. Let's talk to them. The Ferniki. Halt in the name of the Ferniki Empire. All travelers must submit for inspection of fortitude. State your name and be known to the Supreme Ferniki Empire. Behold, I am from the great and mighty planet Mordigans. Any greatness you possess is but a mere reflection of the greatness of Spode. I'm not as small as you think, but let's continue. For it is written in the scroll of faith, reject ye not the traveler until you know their purpose. What is my purpose? Ask Spode for a blessing. Return to the home world. Unusual scan pattern was detected. Let's check it out. Ship's radar has detected an object of interest. The galaxy is filled with rare objects, statues, and fossils. One of these unique collectibles is right here. Abduct it and sell it for big bucks or try and collect entire sets and demand value. All right. We get to collect rare items. Oh, I just got damaged by that. Yeah, this is a harsh planet. It's damaging me as I fly over it. Let us grab it. We found an orange geode from the collection of rare geodes. We found the Scroll of Order X from the collection of 10 Scrolls of Order. Collection, Rare Geodes. Interesting. All right. We just collected 2 treasures from this planet, which are now taking up space in our cargo. All right, so let's go home and repair. The download from the data recorder is quite amazing. We had no idea other spacefaring civilizations were so close. We're on our way to establishing our place in the galactic community. Probably a good idea to forge a good relationship. We may need an ally. Taking assignments from them will hopefully keep us in good graces. They may also be interested in trade, which would be a great boost to our wealth. I want to explore more, but I've completed 5 missions. I've unlocked some new tools. Energy, drought generator, atmosphere generator. Let's see what I can do here. I do need to go. Our cities have been busy producing spice in record amounts, resulting in a surplus. We need to look for potential buyers among spacefaring empires to boost our wealth. Alright, I'm not taking the mission right now. We're going to repair, recharge, trade. Atmosphere. Colony and credit pack. Energy pack. Recharge a portion of my spaceship's energy. Let's buy 4 of these so I have emergency batteries. Sashi Boom just came on. We can try raiding her because I'm too tired to continue. Let's leave it here. We're at our home base. And let me go set up the raid. To continue. Alright, we'll raid Sashi Boom tonight. That's the only musician that's online right now for my list. She does a good show. It's been about a year since I've seen her show. I'm not surprised that there's hardly anyone on tonight. It's Christmas Eve, so have a happy holiday, and I'll be back tomorrow. I have a special stream planned for Christmas, so we'll definitely be doing a stream again tomorrow night, and we'll definitely be coming back to this space adventure right here on this game. We'll be exploring space some more on a future stream. So have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And Merry Christmas. Exploring space.
Here it's starting to like lose its like bearings, so it goes down without me telling, without me like yeah. Anyway, good raid. Hello, Uncle Eve. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, my friend.